welcome in. How is everybody? Okay, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Hi, Wilmo. Hi, Rainy. Hi, Venny. Hi, Kat. Hi, Beef. Wait, what an intro. So cute. Is it still too loud? That's crazy. I gotta check. Oh, yeah. No worries. We still have to do the other little intro. We've got an intro set up for the interview when we're about to start. So, oh yeah. Oh, wait. Why should she look like that? Hold on. Sorry. Is that better? She should fix herself there in a minute. I was gonna do a face cam, but I don't really feel good still. So the VTuber is gonna talk for us today. Alrighty. So alright, his face, I'm golden, perfect. Thanks for lurking, Raimi. We're gonna go ahead and start here in a few minutes, just a couple of reminders. We're gonna start off with questions that were sent on Discord, and then we'll open it up to the in chat to see if there's any other questions you guys want to ask. The mods and I will screen the questions. You don't have to send your question 3 times. Once is enough. And if we don't answer or ask it, then we don't feel like it's appropriate. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start with our little... Half the questions on Discord are so cooked. Yeah, I'm surprised. You guys made me laugh with some of your questions. It's funny. Alright, we got a little banner. And then you guys are really gonna like this one. Hold on. Hopefully it actually works.
Kozy Konversations, getting comfy, having Kozy Konversations, getting comfy, having Kozy Konversations, getting comfy, having Kozy Konversations, Kozy Konversations.
Was it loud? Did that wake you guys up? Raimi, you came back from lurking. I'm surprised. Oh man, that was funny. Don't worry. It's turned down. See, the problem is that when you add a thing for music on here, you can't really tell how loud it is until you're streaming. So that's the problem with that. But hopefully next time it's not that loud. I turned both of them down again, so we'll see. That was like 60% louder than you. Oh man, that was funny. Funny. Alright, next time we'll see. I turned them down more. So next time we'll see if it's loud. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, get into the interview room, and then we'll pull Beef in, and we'll start with our questions. Let me get interview. Oh no, I already have that on my phone. Oop. Okay. What the heck was that? What are you doing? And because he's gonna pull him. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull Beef in to the interviewing room. Mr. Zenix.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Sorry, I'm muting the stream now because I was listening and I didn't want to hear it 500 times. What's going on? How are you?
I'm great. As great as I can be, you know?
Yeah, I heard you were not feeling very. I heard you were not feeling very well. Is that the case?
Yeah. That's just my illness. It just has me
Oh
down.
no. Wait, is
But
it like a normal thing? Or is it like a new thing?
oh yeah, it's normal. Autoimmune
Okay.
disease. It's
Oh,
just
that.
how it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, hopefully it's not the worst it's ever been. Question mark.
I don't think
Right
so.
now.
I think it's just because I'm starting my new job tomorrow and I'm nervous, and that
Ooh,
just throws it
yeah.
off.
No, that makes sense.
Yep.
Let me see if I get my face cam turned on. Hold on a second.
Yeah, and then I will turn on the Discord. Actually,
Okay.
I'll wait till you're on.
No, you're fine. Also, okay, wait. All right, there we go. I think it's on.
Oh, better. Okay.
Wait, hold on, maybe. Also, my son is with me for like 2 more seconds till my wife gets home, so he may be a little fussy, but we're locked in as
We'll
much as
have
I can be.
patience. Wait, why is it not on?
Wait, is it working?
My Discord doesn't want to come on.
Is Beef doing face cam? Yeah, this is my first live face reveal, so you guys better get ready. I've actually been wearing a fake mask this entire time, and on episode 1 of Kozy Conversations, you will see the very real, raw Beef face. Along with the half upset baby for like just a minute.
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot going on.
I'm telling you, that was not the real Beef. You're about to see him. You're about to see the very real Beef for the first time in Twitch history.
Okay, that's better. That's not too bad.
What is going on, everybody? And my wife just got home, so the baby will be occupied from now. Guys, it's me. It's my face reveal. This is what I really look like. Get pranked. It was like this the whole time.
I'm just trying to fix it. Properties.
No, you were good. Believe me, if anyone can
There we
relate
go.
to having scuffed streams that never seem to work right, it's probably this guy. You look mad similar to your mask.
There we go.
Listen, the thing was, my mask, I made my fake mask off my real face. So it was similar, but it wasn't actually me. This is the real me. So, there you go. That's how it works. Here.
There you go. You guys can see him now.
Baby
Oh, baby.
Okay. Anyways.
I'm also gonna put my character more bigger.
Also, I remember you cleaned your PC desktop. Now you should do the same with your house. Okay, Quack. You know what?
Oh, dang.
I didn't clean my house because this is real, okay? This is the real Beef. This is the real dad with 2 kids who never has his house clean. I'm being authentic with you guys.
All right, that might be better.
Oh, this looks good, actually. That's so cool.
Okay. Alrighty. We're somewhere, chat.
We're here.
Let me just get you guys in a good position where I can see you. I don't have my glasses and I don't feel like standing up to go get them, so it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and start. We've got 2 questions from Cream. The first one that he wants to know is, how did you and your wife meet?
Ooh, good question. How did me and my wife meet? Thank you. So you guys see, I'll take you back to the year 2015. Okay, there's 2 small towns. We'll say PG and F. Okay. Now these 2 small towns are almost like the classic TV show Small Town Rivals, right? You got the small town football teams. You've got the small town drama. I was like a baby. Don't say that. So we got these 2 small towns, right? I went to this one, the PG one. She went to F, and funny enough, I don't care about sports at all. Literally, don't really care. I mean, esports is fun, but like football, I went to the games to hang out with friends, but that's about it. And so, my football team made it to state, and my local youth group that we were both a part of, the youth minister was like, "Hey, we're taking a van, like we're taking a ride. If anyone like wants to go and doesn't have a ride." And so I was like, for whatever reason, literally no idea to this day why I decided to go. I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll go watch this football game that I don't care about. So I decided to go. Later that night, I would find out that my future wife also was in that same van. But the way there, hung out with a friend, got there. I don't know. We just talked, whatever. On the way back home, I think I was rapping Car Radio by 21 Pilots in the back seat. And this girl in the front row seats up in front of me was apparently like, man, who's that guy rapping with those 6 skills in the back seat? That guy's got some talent, right? This is the beef version. And so she at some point on the ride way back, I guess we get to chatting a little bit, and then after we get back to the church, we exchanged Instagram DMs, and then the rest is history.
Not
we start
the
DMing.
DMs.
Yeah, I slid into those DMs, chat. That's what I did. And after lots of conversations, the Instagram DMs specifically. So after lots of conversations, and then April 8th, 2016, we started dating. We made it official, the boyfriend, the girlfriend title. And then this is some high school rom-com. And then about 4 years later, at April 25th of 2020, peak COVID, we got married.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like low-key high school sweetheart. That's the story, you know?
Oh man. The high school ones are always really cute. They are very, very much true potato, like a rom-com.
Yeah, I think there was one stream I found my Instagram, and I went back to the very beginning DMs, and we just read through them on stream, and it was very cringe. I hope that stream is gone forever, because it was very not Riz. It was L Riz, chat.
That's what you call for being way too young and thinking that you are actually good at flirting.
Yeah, really.
Oh man.
I think one of our first conversations was a Megamind joke, and I don't remember how this started, but it was like if you've seen the movie, it was like, oh, low, and I was like, I think it's pronounced hello. I don't know. We said that, like, that was one of the first things I said to her in my DM. I think my first DM, I think it was OLO. I was like, oh, low, and I thought I was being so cool. So no idea why she decided to stick around, but
Zenek said, yes, I saw that beef.
yeah,
Oh
yikes.
man. We'll come back to that one. Don't worry, Kat. Okay, Cream's second one.
Yeah.
He wanted to know if you were always a follower of God.
Ooh, good question. Oh, I feel these are some actually good questions. It's not like,
Don't
who would you
worry.
main in Valorant and why?
They changed pretty quickly.
Okay, never mind. So sort of not, I mean, kind of. So I grew up, so quick backstory. I grew up in a Christian house. My family like going to church and doing the whole Sunday school shebang. And then I think about high school, I started kind of asking questions, because I was like, man, like, I don't know if I want to just grow up believing whatever I'm taught to believe. Like, that's kind of like with no evidence or no reasons or no whatever, you know? So I was like, man, let me actually take some time to look into it and like make this thing my own, if it's real, if I do want to like choose to believe in it. So so my brain is very like, what do they say, left brain? So I'm very like intellectual reasons, facts and knowledge nerd. Like, I don't, like, some people like choose religion because of like the hope and because of like the emotional response, but I was like, I want to see the evidence. Like, why are you telling me to believe in something if I don't know if it's real, you know? So I would like sit around watching like hour-long debates on YouTube, like Christian versus atheist debates, and looking into what's called Christian apologetics, which is basically like defense for the Christian God. And I was like, kind of the first thing was like, hey, why do I believe like in a God, like any God? Like, why should I believe there's something more, you know? And so started looking into like scientific evidence and historical evidence and just all the super nerdy things that I would look into, because I was like, I want to know like why like everyone's telling me to believe stuff. Let me see what I actually think. So I started looking into that, looking into other religions. And I mean, long story short, I kind of came to the conclusion, although I grew up in a Christian home, I kind of came to the conclusion like, yeah, it seems like all the evidence points to like this Jesus guy that Christianity talks about. Like, there's a lot of supposed gods and messiahs and stuff, but it seems to me, after all the super nerdy in-depth research I think I did, I kind of landed on Jesus, that he's the truth and the hope, and he's the kind of guy that I follow for the rest of my life. So yes, sort of, but really solidified that in late high school.
Good. Pookie wants to know why Triplebeef is your name.
Yeah, so funny enough, there's no good reason. When I downloaded Valorant, I had to pick a username, and this is the one that has to be like custom to you. Like you can't have repeats, you know? And so I was literally just typing in a bunch of random stuff. Um, and obviously I've always thought for like brand sake, anything like I've always thought like short names are cool. Like if you could be like, yeah, I'm this, like something short. So like beef, for example. I don't know. I was like, that's cool. And so I was like trying to come up with stuff and literally everything was taken. Like everything I could ever want was taken. And so I think I eventually landed on Triplebeef or something like that. But then when I chose my display name, I thought it was the same thing when you couldn't have repeats. And so I was like, well, what are the odds I got something so cool and short like just beef as my name? Like I was the only one. So I typed it in and I got it. And for the first like 3 seconds, I was like, no way. I was like, I'm the only beef in Valor. And then I was like, oh wait, you can have repeats. And so it's kind of an accident. But then I was like, that's fine. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. And so I just kind of stuck around with beef and then started streaming. And I was like, kind of like Go by Beef. I don't know why. It's kind of a funny name. It's fun though. I like it.
And
And
here
so
I thought you must have had love for burgers so big.
No, you know what? Kill them cows. Eat more chicken. I mean, opposite. Wait, no, dude. The Chick-fil-A saying, what is it? I don't even know what to say. Eat more chicken. I don't know. Eat whatever you want. I don't care. That's kind of how.
Okay. Oh, Zenix wants to know what it's like being beef.
I mean, how much time do we have? Let's see. It's 1 o'clock. You got till like 3 a.m. I mean, sheesh. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go 2 routes with this. So 1, it's fairly busy. So I work 2 jobs, and I have 2 kids, and I'm married. So I have some responsibilities outside streaming. Fortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, I guess, but fortunately. So I work my first job. I'm a server at both the restaurants I work at, but I basically work all day Tuesdays and then all day Thursdays and Fridays, and then my other server job, my second one, has me working most of the day Saturday. So I guess I have a couple of days off, but work a lot. When I'm not at work, I'm usually at home trying to help keep things uncrazy because we have a 2-year-old daughter and a 6-month-old son. And if you know anything about kids, those are some crazy ages.
Yep.
And so, like, you have a toddler running around throwing things, making a mess, while you have a 6-month-old baby crying and wanting to be fed and held and rocked and all of the other things. And so, it's like that's why pretty much right now in this season of life, if I stream, it's gonna be at 10 p.m. or late night whenever the kids are asleep because I feel bad whenever I'm like, all right, babe, good luck, and she's like, I hear crying from 3 rooms of the house, and I'm just like playing video games. So it's a little crazy in the house. So a little busy, but try to make time for the things I want to do, which is obviously hang out with you guys and stream. And I also am finishing school in May. Hopefully.
Oh, okay.
They've been telling me 1 more year for like 3 years. I think I'm on my 6th year in my 4-year degree, so I'm really bad at school. Not the best role model in that way, I guess, but I can. I'm really good at writing papers, but if someone tells me to read like 20 pages, I'll probably take like 3 years, or I just won't do it and I'll get a 0. So I've definitely failed a few classes, quite a few, because a lot of my college, I go to a Christian college where I'm studying for like general ministry and biblical study, and basically it's like every class is like, hey, write all these papers and read all these books. So half of that I'm like, I could do that, I can write papers, and the other half I just get zeros on because I don't read very well. And so then now I'm on my 6th year, but 2 classes left. We are almost done, and then hopefully I'll be graduated and not have to think twice about school again. So I'm very busy, but I'm very tired, and I'm very glad to be a gamer. That's what I'll say. I think if you have any, I don't know if that sums it up enough.
Yep, for sure. It's always the life that you want is always busy. Like, especially if you have a family, it's even your days off, you're still working at home.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's like I'm off from work, but now I've got these other things. And then it's like, also, obviously I want to hang out with my kids. And so it's like on my day off, I'm making time for that. And, you know.
Right. Let's see. Chat is talking. Science can't explain a lot of things. LOL. I just finished school. Zenix did finish school. He never has to go back to that school ever again. So congrats.
Congrats. Hopefully you're not in as much debt as I am.
Kat said, imagine graduating. And Raimi said, I want to graduate, but I don't. I can feel you when you do or don't, but I don't know. It's kind of a whole new thing when you get out of that and start a whole new chapter in your life.
Yeah, 100%.
I think this is Cat. Oh yeah, it is Cat. What's your thoughts? This is where the questions turn.
Okay. Let's get
What's
deep
your
here.
thoughts on people named Chad?
You know, Chad's actually an acronym, chap. It stands for completely horrendous. Absolutely absolutely dumb. That's what I think Chad stands for. So if that tells you anything, if your name is Chad, listen, I love you as a person, but I hate you individually, okay? I just want to make that clear.
Hopefully nobody in chat is named Chad.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Chad's I'm sure Chads are fine, you know. My friend Chad isn't hear about this. No, stop, please. Well, what did Martin Luther King Jr. say? I'd rather judge people by their character than by the name of their Chad, you know?
My name is Chad. I know your name's Zenix, and it's not Chad. Okay.
Don't look the MLK quote up. I'm pretty sure that's not exactly how it went.
Oh, okay. Frost is asking, what's the first game you ever played?
Ooh, good question. So I don't know exactly. Okay, let's take it back. So one of the first games I played on a PC, and this is a thing, all of you younglings in the chat, look it up. And if you're old, then maybe you remember this. I don't know. It was a cereal box. You bought a box of cereal, and it came with a PC game CD in the box. I think it was the Chex Mix game. There was like one of the first, maybe not one of the first. It was like a 3D, like very pixelated, like shooter, and you're like this I think you're like this waffle man. It must have been like the waffle cereal or like the hex cereal. You know, the ones like the squares, the lines. I don't know. It was one of those, and you're like walking around this like 3D room. Think like super bad Minecraft quality, and you're like getting all these things. I don't know what it was. It was something like that. I think it was one of the first PC games I played. I'll have to look it up because it's a very fever dream remembering trying to get a game. But
That's funny.
yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I have no idea. But I think I had a Nintendo 64 and a GameCube and a PS2 growing up. So I was definitely a gamer. I had all the old school systems. You know, Super Mario 64. I played Harvest Moon Magical Melody on GameCube, which, if you know what that game is, you're a real one. It's basically Stardew Valley before Stardew Valley was a PC game.
Cat knows.
Would you like to say anything?
Oh.
Okay, no, Cat does not want to talk. I don't know that. I think just like random games I just love gaming. Whatever the random games I could get my hands on. And then when I was in whenever I grew up a little bit, I asked for Black Ops. When Black Ops came out, I begged my parents for it for Christmas. And I got a new Xbox 360, and Black Ops was sold out, so they got me World at War. And then I played Call of Duty Zombies, and then from there I just played console for a long time until eventually I had enough money for a gaming PC. And so then I bought a gaming PC and started playing Minecraft, and then started playing Fortnite, and I was addicted like everyone else in the world for the time. And then eventually landed on Valorant, and now I'm going to be the next best tens in like 55 years, trust.
55. You guys know. Hear it first. 55 years.
Clip it. 50. How old am I? 24, 55, 79. Oh my gosh. When I'm 79, I'm going to be the best Valorant player, and I stand by that. You just watch.
Then he'll retire.
Then I'll retire. I'm doing it backwards, yeah. I'm actually not playing Valorant again until I'm like 80. Until I'm like 74, and I'll give myself 5 years to go pro.
Man, I remember the games and stuff that used to come in cereal boxes, but I do not remember that.
I wonder, I'm too distracted, but I
That's
wonder
crazy.
I want to say like Chex Mix cereal box PC game. I mean, it's not, I don't say Chex Mix, but wait, that's it. Chex Quest. You can still play it?
Oh,
No
God.
shot. Hold on. You want me to share my screen, or would that mess it up?
I don't think so.
Okay. Chex Mix. Here, I will. Oh, it's Chex Quest. Okay, let me type this in, and then I will share my screen, and you can see. It's on Steam.
That's crazy.
Wait, okay, here, let me share my screen real quick. Is this no, this is 2020. This must not be. It must be an updated one. Is it looking all right on stream? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry, I think I fixed it a second. Oh, did I not fix it? Oh, okay. There you go. Sorry, I think I messed up your stream. Okay. Um, it's literally this game. This
Oh
wait, PC.
god.
Let me see if I can find it. This is like opening a whole world of like super. This is the thing I remember. So whatever this is from, it's probably from like 1525 or something. The year no one remembers. Look at this. This is the game I played. That's crazy. Anyway, so this is one of the first PC
Oh
games.
my god.
I literally have not seen this picture since like 2006. That's crazy. This I also sorry, maybe this is a tangent. I also just recently on my own played Pajama Sam. If you were around, these games were the shizzle.
Oh
These are
god.
some of my favorite games of all time. Also old PC games. They're just click and point games or whatever you call them, but
Mhm.
they're very fun.
I remember those games.
This Putt Putt. Have you ever played Putt Putt? Freddy the Fish. All of these. What is it? Humongous Entertainment. Okay, I guess my mom just bought all these games because I literally played all of these as a kid. Anyways, so yeah, that was definitely a golden part of my childhood. I love that, and I remember that.
Yeah, tell me you're not old without telling me.
Okay, all right. You know what? All right.
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat.
Let's go. I'll take it. I've just accepted the fact I'm an unk. I think. You know, at first I was kind of in denial. I was like, I'm 24. I'm not even mid 20s. You're calling me an unk, but you know what? I think it's time I just accept it. I think.
Welcome in, Panda. Yeah, we'll have him freestyle in a little bit when we get through all these questions.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there's another question that Cream asked.
Okay.
I have no idea what it means, so maybe you do.
Okay.
How much have you lost on Plinko? If I'm even saying that right.
Terrible question, Creamer. No, I'm just kidding. So Plinko, there's a gambling website called Stake, and it has slots and blackjack and all of these things. There's a game on it called Plinko, where basically you just spend money to drop little balls and then they land. It's like the classic like Plinko machine type thing, but they land in little slots that maybe make you or lose money. Anyways, I don't ever really play Plinko. I did it on stream one time because somebody asked me to. I don't think I use much money. Now, if you were to ask me how much money I've lost in gambling altogether, different question. But you didn't ask that, and unfortunately, it looks like we're
He
running
did
out
not.
of. I think we're all up on questions, so we're just gonna have to answer these. Sorry about that, Kramer.
Yep. Alrighty, so he also asked when beef or babe, and I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
So, okay, we'll just pause this second for 2 seconds. So back to what it is like to be beef. I have severe crippling ADHD. So what that means is I hyperfixate on lots of things, and very rarely do all of the things that I hyperfixate on come to completion. So I'm like, ooh, I should do this, and then I'll do it really, really good for like 2 weeks, and then never touch it again, right? Or I'll be like, man, I have a really good idea. Let me get all the details down on paper, and then at the first sight of like any like restriction or like friction against that idea, I just immediately move on. So back to this. Originally, Beef or Babe was going to be my second game show. So I had a first one that I did 2 seasons of. Might be a season 3 coming eventually, but this was supposed to be a dating show where we have on one single female contestant and then a number of male contestants, and they go through rounds of questions and interviews with this female as she eliminates them every round until eventually there's just one female and one male, and then I will pay for them. I will pay for their Taco Bell date. That was the idea of the game show. Now, the first contestant was supposed to be Gunshot Gelfling, and now I think she might be in a situationship or something. I don't know. So we're just putting a pause on the whole show for now until I get some people lined up.
Listen here, chat. If anybody's single out there, you just hit up Beef.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll need a lot of guys and then just like a couple of females for the episode. So, age request. No minors, in case that has to be said. This is an 18+ show only.
So unfortunately, no cat. You might have to wait.
That's
man.
crazy.
On cats, he does have one. He wants to know when would there be a meet and greet.
So about the ADHD thing, I did have a semi plan for I had concepts of a plan for a meet and greet or / what I call beef con, where I would basically I was gonna go to Dallas, Texas, because that's where a lot of people who watch me, I think, are from. At least that's
Mm.
that's the Valorant servers I play on. So a lot of people are semi close to Dallas, and I was gonna just go get lunch one day and just tell whoever wanted to join to come join.
That's
Um,
actually kind of cool.
but that is taken a pause since I did actually go to Dallas and meet one person, but I was down there for a concert at the time, so it was kind of like not really for the right purpose. But eventually I'd love to do that, but maybe not anytime soon while money's really tight.
True.
A little tough out here.
Maybe when things change,
Yeah.
with all of this new presidential stuff, maybe things will start changing money wise, and we
Fingers
might actually be able to buy houses and stuff like that.
Fingers crossed.
Who
I'm
knows?
hoping.
All right.
Hoping for it.
Cream does have a good one that I actually like, so I want to know your answer.
Okay.
Best white girl song.
Okay, well, I've got one that immediately comes to mind. Let me make sure that's what I want to say. White girl specifically song?
Mm-hmm.
I've got two. The one that immediately came to mind is Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. That was my immediate answer. The second is Fergalicious. Now, not sure which one's a better answer, but I may... Fergalicious is fun. I feel like it's not as popular, though. So we'll say Party in the USA. Because I feel like, I mean, if you're a white girl in a club and that song comes on, hello?
Right, yeah. Everybody's on the dance floor.
Quick story, on the way to a Christ and Youth event, a summer camp for church, basically, my wife was actually in one of like the many church vans we take, in like the big white vans. Casey just commented on it. And she was in the back seat, and they got rear-ended to that song.
Oh
so
my
basically,
God.
you know the part where it's like, so I put my hands up, and then everyone in the
Yeah.
band put their hands up, and then they got hit. And
Oh.
then so now anytime she hears that song, she just has flashbacks.
Jesus. I almost lost my life to that song. Oh
That is
no,
my
yeah,
life,
that would be traumatizing for sure.
But so that song I think is the answer. I think I have.
Okay. Let me just look through here. I do agree, even though with the bad traumatizing story, that is a very, very white girl song.
Yeah.
I think that's everything in here because all of Cream's other questions are a little too much.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's everything in here. So we'll open up questions
go.
to chat.
Do it.
See if chat has any.
Any questions, anybody? Any questions?
We're not gonna ask for his social security.
It's fine. It's
Who is his favorite kid? That is wild question.
Yeah, I would never answer that. It's obviously no. I'm just kidding. Stop. I'm not gonna answer that question. I don't have a favorite kid. All of them are my favorites.
As Zenik said, you ever hit the Dougie?
Yeah, as a little middle school kid, are you kidding me? I was the hip hop king. Me and my friend, who I literally haven't talked to in like 13 years, probably longer. Middle school homecoming, me and him up at the front with the crowd surrounding us. You know what? I bet I still got the moves. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
I'll show you this. Guys, if you want some LSMW Riz, you just gotta hit these moves on your woman. You ready? Here we go. You ready? This one's called the pin drop. See if I remember it. Hey. Yeah, I still got it.
Take notes, Kat.
I did that in front of my homecoming. Charmed them all. Or what is it? The SpongeBob? Let's see if I still remember it. It's like. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Valorant Pro / Hip Hop King.
Oh gosh. How do I?
The sprinkler move. Yeah. Anyways, what was the question? I got a little sidetracked. Sorry. Oh, Dougie. Yeah, I hit the Dougie once or twice.
And then we had Fryer. Am I saying that right? Was like, it's Sophia. We know beef.
Hey, that's one of my good friends who I think is actually a mod on my channel. Who you should probably just ban him, just be safe. I'm just kidding.
The mods will be very happy to do that, so don't do that. We're choking.
They're itching for bans over here.
Raimi did say a good question. What made you want to get into streaming?
Really good question. You know, it's actually funny because I was thinking about this the other day. Because like looking like looking at it now, it's like, yeah, I stream. Like, this is like part of what I do. Like, I really enjoy it. I play games. I do big, long, crazy streams, long challenges or whatever. Like, this is just a part of like my life. But then when I started streaming, I think in 2020 or maybe the very end of 2021, I don't know what made me get into it. I really don't. I think I found a clip the other day from like one of my first few streams. I was like, wow, that's crazy to watch. Like like the quality, the audio, the setup, the me looking like I'm 12 years old. Like it's really different. But I think part of it was my mind was like, I'm gonna be playing video games hours a day, anyways. So I might as well like meet some people, hang out, like create a space for just to have fun on top of that, because like people are already be playing games, so you might as well. Well, my thought was like I might as well try to be entertaining while I do it, or something along those lines, make something out of it. So I'm glad I did, because it's weird looking back. It's like I don't remember the exact reason, but it's like now I look back from here and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I did that though.
It's always good.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
There was that. I don't know why they want to ask this question. How much in debt are you willing to go before you hit big?
$449,499.
Dang. You know the exact number.
I was just kidding. They say 99% of gamblers quit before they hit big. So my advice to you all is if you're almost out of money, just don't. That's bad, guys. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Use your money, invest it in. If you're gonna gamble, invest it in a small crypto because you have better odds of that blowing up than freaking hitting on the jackpot. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Which is bad for Kat because he loves gambling.
Kat, listen, don't gamble. Here, there's a 50% chance I'll 10x your money. Just cash at me and we'll see if you win. Spoiler alert, he won't win. Benny got me addicted. Not financial advice.
It started there, but it wasn't Benny's fault. It's because you started it. Speaking of Benny, she did have a really good question I really like. If you weren't streaming, what would you have liked to do instead?
Ooh, good question. This is actually something I feel like I wrestle with now. Not so much the streaming part, but the video games part, because of like my style of life and how I pretty much only have free time at night. It's like if I choose to game / stream, I pretty much have to give up like most of the only free time I have, if that makes sense. And so sometimes I wonder if I should be streaming less to do more beneficial things for my life. Like, I mean, obviously I give myself very little time to do homework. I had to clean the house or whatever. So I don't know. I almost, and not in a bad way, but I almost feel like if I wasn't streaming, or at least streaming as much, I'd probably be a more organized version of myself. Not that that is necessarily better, but that'd probably be the case because I'd have more time to, I don't know, think about other things. I mean, I don't even know what I think about because I don't think about what I would think about if I wasn't streaming because I don't. Does that make sense? Wait, I don't know. Anyways,
I think,
I don't know.
So to add on to
like
that
streaming,
question, let's say you could do anything you wanted. You don't have to worry about money, and everything in your house you can take care of on the side. Okay. What would be something else that you would do?
Outside of streaming? Oh, man. Because I was going to say, if I had like infinite money, I'd probably stream. Like that would probably be one of the things I'd choose to do as like a full-time gig. But if it's not streaming and that infinite money, dude, I don't even know. I mean, probably not much. Like if that's an option. Because I do wrestle with the like, I have to do what I have to do to survive and make money to provide because I have lots of bills. Also, side note, in April, we're moving to a much cheaper apartment. This is a duplex. It costs a lot of money. So I'm going to be saving like $800 a month on bills come April. So I'm so excited for that. But as I would say, right now I'm like working a lot. And so if I had infinite money, I'd probably just would stop working at my jobs and then try to spend as much time with like the kids as possible, because I'll get dropped off at work because we're sharing a car. And then Casey will take the kids out to the park or to the library and all these things. I'm just like, all right, have fun, So like on my days off, I really try to, take advantage of that time to go hang out with them or whatever. So if I didn't have any jobs, probably just a lot more of hanging out with the fam.
Okay.
Probably.
And Percy, thank you for the follow.
Let's go.
Let's see. There was something else. So that's good. Panda says, Beef, are you ascendant yet?
Not no, I'm not actually, but I did technically hit Ascendant rank in Valor.
Oh, did
So,
you?
I mean, uh, so no, but technically I did. Technically, do you have time for a 4.5 second video?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Um, uh, so I'll just show you how that stream concluded.
Okay.
Whenever I actually hit. Let me just pull this up here. Actually, so what you can do here. Let me just. How do I want to do that? Actually, I have this video. Okay, I have this video on my computer. That'll be best. I can just share screen. Hit Ascendant rank. So if you're ever curious, how I did this, I'll show you guys. So so if you don't know, I did a stream. My camera glitchy. Hello, is it gonna work? Hold on 2 seconds. Let me. Okay, so I did a stream where I said stream will only end when I hit Ascendant rank in Valorant. And then after 200 hours of streaming, now I wasn't there the whole time, obviously, but after 200 hours of streaming, I was like, I think this isn't gonna happen. Also because I have like 3 days off back to back to back. So if the stream pushes past Monday night, I'm basically not gonna be streaming for like 4 days, and I hate leaving stream on just like dancing Shrek for 4 whole days. So I was like, okay, I gotta make a decision. So I will share my screen now, and you will see how I hit Ascendant rank in Valorant. Share your screen. Share this one. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, do you see it?
Yep.
All right.
Pretty sure. I think. No. Listen, I think I'm gonna hit Ascendant rank. I have a good feeling about this one. I think we're almost there. Guys, I think we can do this. No. I think I'm gonna hit Ascendant rank. You know what? I'll do it right now. How about that? What's this guy doing? Wait. Chat.
As you can see, I hit Ascendant rank in Valorant. Now, maybe I didn't achieve the rank. Okay, maybe some would say I scammed my viewers. I wouldn't say I scammed them. I would say my viewers didn't quite understand the goal of the stream.
Oh, man. Cat said dog.
So, after 200 hours, I made an executive decision, and that was it.
You at least hit it, so.
Thank you. So, yes, I hit Ascendant rank in Valorant. Thank you for asking. Good question.
We still have yet to see the big green Ascendant screen.
Yeah. You see, I was Diamond 1 when I started the stream, and then after like 200 hours, was back at Plat 3. And so I said, you know what? I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think I got the time for this right now.
Cat said where you hopped on, that's like the diamond stream where you hopped on MC and mined diamond and you said you hit diamonds.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I have a history of manipulating words. Besides the point, Quack. That's not what we're talking about right now. Anyways.
All right, let's move on to Zenix's question. If you were in a pro Valorant esports team, what team would you want to be in? And do you think you destroy every other team?
Okay, so I guess are we assuming that I have the skill level I have right now? Because if we're talking about peak Diamond 1 beef, I'd probably get trashed on by everybody. But let's just say I'm like also like the pros. I don't know. I think I've been keeping up with VCT a little bit. So I like Ye. I'm rooting for his comeback on Evil Genius. I haven't watched the recent games, so he may already be like eliminated. I don't know. But if a team that I would be on, I don't know, man. I don't know enough about the players. I think I'd probably just want to be on an NA team, obviously, because I'm very NA, North American. I don't know. I mean, Sentinels would have the most hype, but that's just like the bandwagon. Everyone's just like, oh, go Sentinels because it's Sentinels, you know. So maybe I'd want to be on like an underdog team that like comes and wins the entire tournament, and they're all like, who's I want to be like what Ye was in 2020, like a nobody, like nobody knew him, and then he just absolutely popped off in BCT, and he was like the most popular player for a year, and then he kind of fell off. But
You'll make
so
one of the
whatever.
lower teams pop off.
Yes, that is what I want. I want to take a nobody and turn it into a nobody plus a little bit of somebody. You know. I think that's what I want. It's a good question. So one of these days, I'll tell you
That's a good
exactly what
question.
team I join when I join a pro team
Yeah.
in a few years.
Kat does agree. Zen is boring now. It is, yeah. And I think
Listen.
they've lost, actually. Didn't they lose the other day?
If Sentinels,
I think they lost
that's
the other day.
crazy. If Sentinels doesn't make it to the big one, that'd be wild.
Potato said, what's your dream job? But I think you did mention that streaming would technically be that dream job.
Yeah, probably streaming. I will say, and I think every streamer probably has to go through this, but like, okay, so let's say I don't even care about the money in a sense, because there's a very real sense where it's like, if I'm gonna spend 200 hours a month doing something, I have to be being paid for it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to pay bills. Like, I just can't stream if I don't have enough money, which is why I'm trying to like make it work with two jobs. But all that being said, like, let's say I had infinite money, I wouldn't want to be a streamer if I was only streaming like to nobody. Like, streaming is only fun because of the people that show up and make it a good time. And I'm sure, like, I mean, you could probably attest to this. Like, if you're just playing a game by yourself, that's one thing. Whereas if you have like a community of people like you're talking to and you're playing with, like either in game or just in chat, and you're like hanging out, like it feels so different, you know?
Yep, very true.
So definitely a streamer if I knew I'd have people there to like hang out with.
Yep, that's why you're all important, chat. Because if you're not in there, a stream is just boring. And then it's
So
like, what are you doing?
True. Literally, we're nobody without you guys in terms of streamers. So you guys are what
Exactly.
make us who we are. W chat.
And then Potato did also ask if you can coach us your Valorant Pro stuff.
Oh, since I'm a Valorant pro, of course I can coach you. I could tell you exactly what to do to become a pro. I just can't do it myself. So
Just
hit
hit him up,
headshots.
Potato.
Yeah, hit headshots 100% of the time. Don't die. Win every round. It's easy.
Yeah, easy.
That's why I peaked Diamond 1 and not Radiant number 1.
Oh, Kat, I like that question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a crazy question. It's crazy because I literally, like, when you're in high school and you think about this question, and then looking back for me now, that was literally 5.5 years ago, and I'm like, I am such an unk, actually. That's actually so wild. Funny enough, I think 5 years ago, I probably would have said I see myself married with kids, because I would have been with my girlfriend at the time. And we knew we were going to get married and have kids. But, so I guess that's a check mark. 5 years from now, I'm going to be, what, 29? Oh, gosh. That makes me feel so old. Hey, welcome back, Chad, to the stream. Pops back, you know? I don't know. We'll probably have another kid by then. I don't know if 3 is going to be it. Probably will be, but they'll be so old. They'll be at least 5, or at least like 4 or 5 as my youngest. So I guess I'd be an even unker dad with hopefully 3 kids. I don't know. It's hard because it's like, I don't want it to, like, as a streamer, we want growth, but not even for the sake of like, because it's more about sustainability, I guess. Like, obviously, if you know, Sakura streams and she sees she's getting followers and subs and she's like consistently getting like growing, then in her mind it's like a security thing of like, okay, I know that I can keep doing this, like it's working, so to speak, you know. But like, if she streamed like every day for a year and every stream she had like less and less viewers every single time, that'd probably start to weigh on her. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it'd be like, oh, like what's happening? So I would say, if I'm still streaming in 5 years, that'd be great. But I would hope to be somewhere further than where I am now, you know, or more consistent, or more like a bigger community of people who hang out, or whatever. So
True.
hopefully still streaming, hopefully more financially sustainable. We'll see.
Yeah. That is 2 good ones. Because you already reached your 2 goals. You got married, had kids. So I guess now it's like, can I take stream to the next level in 5 years?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it'd be so cool. Like, obviously everyone's goal is financial freedom to like do what they want to do more. And so for me, that'd be like see my kids and not have to go to work. But at the same time, like if I could just be home and stream, a few hours in the morning or a few hours at night, and like let's say somehow I was able to like sustain my family off that, I'd be like, dude, yeah, are you freaking kidding me? That'd be the dream,
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
Yeah.
Is the next putting me on blast like that, bro?
What they say?
It's okay. Nash is like 32. To be clear, I'm 30. So
30. She's not 32. Guys,
please
32
don't
is
add
like
2 more
elderly.
years to that.
Just kidding. I just had no idea how old you were. I could have guessed. You could have told me you were like 20. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't guess that I'm 30. I'm like,
that's
oh,
fine.
that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then
go.
Zenek
And you're here.
said, if I stream, I get like 2 viewers and no one talks. Yeah. And then Raimi says the truth because it's all of us just playing with him and viewing his stream. You gotta get more
That's
out there,
actually
Zenix.
Listen, streaming, at least, so I've always loved, and I don't know, that maybe doesn't sound like insincere. I've always loved marketing and like brand building and like entrepreneurship and stuff. So that's why I love streaming so much. It's almost like a challenge as well and I think it also plays in my ADHD, but like to see something go from A to B, to take like this little baby like of beef, the person beef, and then be like, yeah, look where I'm at now, like compared to 2 years ago or whatever, and like being able to see that growth. I love that. It's so fun. I don't know.
True. Let's see. Kat says, if you could collab with one big streamer, who would it be?
Queso. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie to you.
okay.
I love Queso. I've been watching him so much recently. I've actually been back to the nerd studying thing. I've been like studying how he blew up because I'm really intrigued by that. And because reasons I like Queso real quick. He's from Arkansas. He's from the town that like my sister. He's in the town that I would meet my sister's mom to pick her up in growing up, because my stepsister. So we would meet when we pick up her every summer. We'd meet in the town that Queso lives in, apparently, or at least used to. I don't know if he still does, but Cabot, Arkansas, I think is where he lives or used to live. But anyways, so he's from Arkansas. So am I, repping the
wow.
Arkansas. But he literally is like, he's so funny, but he's so humble. Like I saw this clip of him talking about what it takes to be a streamer. Half sister, not step. Oh, I said that wrong. Yeah, she's my half sister, not stepsister. Awkward. Thanks, Casey, for the correction. Anyways, he was talking about like being a streamer is like 99% luck, like in terms of being like a big streamer. Because he was saying like, there are tons and tons of streamers who work hard, who stream like endless hours, who put out good quality content. But at the end of the day, like not everyone who does that is gonna be a huge, massive streamer like he is, which
True.
I think is really like, I don't know, like wise. It's like it's a good reflection of his humility to be like, basically his story. He worked 2 jobs. He's broke. Like literally, he talks about how he went to Dollar General one time and his card like got declined on like a bag of Cheetos.
Dang.
He started streaming. He uploads 3 TikToks of him playing 2K, the basketball game, before he goes to bed. He wakes up with like 15,000 followers. One of those videos got like millions of views, and then basically off the cuff, like just immediately, he like had tons of people watching him every day. He continued to basically post like a bajillion TikToks a day, and they just all took off. And so he's been like, pretty much from the moment he started posting on TikTok, he's just been like massive. And so it's crazy because it's like, that's such an interesting like thing to note, because people like, I mean, us, I guess, like we stream a lot, and it's not like I don't know. I don't know if I want to be famous, I don't need that. It's just like interesting to see how he went from like nobody to like the biggest streamer on Twitch every time he streams in like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he's also funny, so probably him.
I would have to look into him more often.
Yeah, he's just very like raging, and he's just very goofy. I don't know. He seemed fun to play against,
That's a good answer, I think.
Thanks.
Do you have a favorite funny story to tell people?
Oh no. Just any funny story. I'll do you one better. I'll do an embarrassing one for you. This is
Okay.
probably so guys, what you need to know about me is I don't really have than ego. I say that. I don't care about being embarrassed. I do a lot of stupid stuff all the time. If I got embarrassed easily, I probably wouldn't say or do half the things I do, right? But there was one time that was pretty bad. Casey might know where I'm going with this. So before Casey, my wife, and I got married, we dated. We were dating for like, I don't even know if we were actually dating at this point. We may have just been like hanging out before we started dating. There was one night where I think her older sister and her older sister's friend were taking us to go bowling. Classic middle school classic high school like date night type stuff. And we were in the back seat, I think, and we were just waiting to get there. And I think, dude, like I think the van that we were like the car van like hit a bump or something, and I totally farted by accident. Did not mean to. Like just totally let one rip. But what's worse is for some reason my instinct was to say oops. And then I just sat there. Oh my gosh. I don't know. So don't take wrist notes to me, please. I don't know why I did that. I just didn't know what to say. I was like, all right, well, that happened.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. So that's all I got. That was the worst. Probably that was. I don't get embarrassed a lot, but that was probably the last time I got really embarrassed.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna ask a few other questions that I found online.
Let's do it.
Let's let chat get to know you a little bit more.
Oh no.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Good question. Get to know myself a little bit more too. Like just general pet peeves.
Could be even the littlest thing that just ticks you off.
You know, that's an excellent question. That's definitely a question of all questions. Out of every question there ever was to be questioned, that is definitely one of the questions. I don't. I think. I guess so. I don't think I get frustrated all that often, but one thing that's been frustrating me, I guess, is when like, I think I'm working really hard at something, and I think I'm doing a really really good job. Like I'm very intentionally trying to do a very very good job at something, and I'm intentionally like very specifically working really hard to be the best I could be at this thing. And then someone thinks I'm doing bad at that. That seems very generalized, but there's like a workplace situation happening right now where that's kind of the case, where I like know I'm doing really good at this and I think I'm working really hard at this, and then someone's like, hey, be better in this area. And I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know, that's probably a bad answer,
Right.
but I literally just like that frustrates me.
No,
I
yeah.
don't know.
That is a
I
pet
think
peeve.
maybe I guess one more. I guess it's just like myself. Like I hate my ADHD because there's so many things I'd rather like. There's so many things I want to improve on myself and like habits I want to start and things I would like to do better on. And then I'd like try to do it and then I just fail and then I can't keep anything long term consistent and then I like hate myself for it. That's a big pet peeve. So wishing I could be consistent in the areas of my life which I were more consistent in.
Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I think I'd be the Flash. Super speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I think that's kind of an all-in-one. If you're super fast, you hit really hard. If you're super fast, you're basically invisible. If you're super fast, you can like basically freeze time. I mean, if you're super fast, you can eat anything and your metabolism will keep up. If you're super fast, I mean, you could just do anything really quickly, and like
True.
you basically it'll just be done, you know. So I think that, yeah.
And
I think super
then
speed.
Kat, we'll go off into chat real quick because Kat does wants your advice for someone going to high school.
Ooh, just general advice? Okay. So a few things. One of them is and I don't know if your school offers this or what the dynamic is, but if you plan on going into college, like if that's something you want to do, then take your AP classes at school and do good in them. It will save you lots of money. And if you don't know what that is, maybe your school doesn't have that, but like my school had, like you may have regular, I don't know, science class, and then you may have AP science, which means advanced placement. And basically you take the AP class, it's like a harder science class, but at the end you take what's called an AP test. And if you pass it, then you get college credit, which means you're literally saving like thousands and thousands of dollars for doing it. Because I took a lot of AP classes and then did not pay attention and failed on the tests, and then still had to pay for those credits. So that is one small piece. Oh, what if you're not smart enough for AP? I mean, you don't have to. Don't make it harder on yourself. But like, if you are able to, definitely try to. But just general advice for high school, I don't know. I don't know how high schools are anymore. I really am an unk, aren't I, dude? It's been 5 years since I was in school. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know if it still clicks. I don't know if it's still whatever, but I just try to be nice to everyone, dude. I don't know. Like I was the kid that kind of was like friends with everyone, no matter what kind of cliche group they were in. You know, like I had friends who were, I don't know, nerds, and I had friends who were outcasts who sat alone. I had friends who were cheerleaders and football players. I had friends or whatever, and that's not a flex. That's just like if you
Mm-hmm.
just don't be a jerk to people, like
Yep.
you'll usually be fine.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
Also, maybe don't walk around with headphones in looking at the floor all day. I think you're robbing yourself of a lot of experiences that way. I'll take. I had some friends who did that.
Yeah. Just kind of like have I know school's changed a lot from when we were in it.
Yeah.
But you know, the one thing for sure is you don't want to miss out on getting to know people, especially if you're an introvert. Because I was an introvert when I was in school. I wish I was a lot more out there back then, more than I was, because I feel like I would have had more experiences.
Hmm.
So,
That's good.
you know, just kind of think about that. And I think you're very nice in general to everybody. So I think you won't have a problem with that in school. I think everybody's going to like you.
Yeah, and I mean, also I guess depending on what goes on, but like don't let like words stick to you, man. Like they're just words. Like people are gonna be buttholes. People are gonna be bullies. Just like let it gloss over. I feel like at least with the people I've met in Valorant, it really shows me like there's such a generation and culture of people who just like get so offended by words, man. Just like
Mm-hmm.
let it just flow off you. Like who cares? Who cares if someone calls you the worst thing they can think of? It's just like okay, you're insecure and you're just trying to take it out on someone. Like move on, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
and plus, like 5 years from now, one thing I used to do is think funny enough, I used to think 5 years from now, none of this will matter. Like, if you're in like some kind of like really petty, like high school conflict or drama, or if like you're having a fight with somebody or whatever, like be kind, but also like 5 years from now, like you probably won't ever remember this, you know? So, like, just be kind and I don't know. Don't take things too serious, I think. Maybe that's bad advice, but probably be mine.
No, that's true. Yeah. Remy said I don't talk at all in school. I mean, I do, but it's some friends, not a lot of people. I was the same way, honestly. And that's
Yeah.
not bad. At least you're talking to people,
Yeah, for
even
sure.
if
And
it's a
I
little.
say, even though I said I had a lot of friends, I think I should have said like I was just friendly towards people because like I mean, and that's another thing is after high school, like you probably will not stick with most people that you know. Like a big majority are gonna move off. A big majority are gonna just like stop talking to you. A big majority or whatever, you know. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
a really small handful of people I still talk to, and even then, we don't see each other that often. So like you'll make more friends in college if you go. You'll make more friends from work if you go. You'll have your online community. So just don't take anything too personal, I guess.
True. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. So many questions.
No, you're good. This is fun. Thank you for letting me do this too. Thanks.
Oh,
It's an
yeah.
honor to be episode one. Very, very appreciative.
Totally new to me. Like 5 seconds before I had to come in here, I was like, man, why did I sign myself up for this?
No, you're killing it. That's how I felt too. I've only done one type of like show, and it was like the We Got Beef game show. But I mean, I'm sure if you ask literally anybody who had been in my stream, it was so scuffed. Every week it was scuffed. I'd start streaming and be like, my mic's not working, my camera doesn't turn on, the screen's broke, you can't hear me, it's glitching, like I'm late, or yeah, you're fine. You're killing it.
All right, let's ask basic questions. What's your favorite color?
Blue, probably. The blue chair.
Oh, okay. And favorite song right now?
Be Nice to Me by the Front Bottoms, I think.
I actually don't know that one, so I might have to look that up.
The Front Bottoms are very like I don't know. They're good. It's just a very specific kind of music. I just got into it recently, like again, and it's really fun to sing. It has a lot of like voice inflections. I don't know. Anyways, you'll listen to it, be like, oh, okay, this is something.
Mm, what's your favorite movie? And if you can't choose a favorite movie, then we can do like a favorite genre that you typically stick to.
So I used to always say bedtime stories with Adam Sandler, although I'm not sure how true that is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that was a really fun movie. Um, I guess the cop out answer would be No Way Home, Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like it's just a solid movie. I mean, I think everyone who sees it loves it. But
Sure. Yeah. I
uh,
think me and my hubby yesterday, I think we're talking about how great um, Black Panther was. It was
oh,
a
so
different
good.
movie that Marvel has never really done before. So that was, I feel like Black Panther was really good.
Yeah,
Probably
oh, I
even better
agree.
than Endgame, to be honest.
Really, yeah. I think I haven't seen it in a little while, but I remember Black Panther being really good. I
Hmm.
really enjoyed that movie.
The cast, the music, just everything was
So
awesome.
good. The fight scene on the waterfall. Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
so good. You're right.
Let's see. Um, we did that one. Is there something about yourself that people misunderstand? I know that's a.
Probably. I'd say probably with my ADHD, I forget everything and anything, and like not just in a general like, oh, I forgot the appointment today, or oh, I forgot to grab this at the house, but also like I'm a very out of sight, out of mind people. So like there are like people who I would consider like my best friends who I have not talked to in like probably a year, and the only reason is because I literally just don't think of them because in my day to day life I don't see them in front of me, and so they just like go past my mind. So so like if you ever, it's like people who feel like I don't like, I'm sure people probably think I don't care about them or don't like support them for certain reasons, or like if anyone's ever offended by something I do, give me a little grace because there's a good chance I just forgot about whatever it was. Like genuinely was like not paying attention. So and that goes back to like frustratingly trying to better myself and remember more, but then it doesn't just work like that, you know. So probably
True.
that. Probably just blame forgetfulness for a lot of the offenses I have on people. If that's the case, you can always ask. Maybe I'm not talking to you because I don't like you, you know. But it's probably not a very high likely chance of that. So
Just ask.
yeah,
Do you
just
not
ask.
like me anymore?
Like, oh, you exist, bro. That what's up? Good to see you again.
I completely understand because the with the autoimmune disease that I have, one of the things about it is forgetfulness and just memory loss.
Oh,
So
really?
it's very hard to remember a lot of things. Even at work, we have where I used to work was in the hospital, and we had a garage building, and there have been like multiple times where I completely forgot where I parked my car. So it's pretty nerve wracking, but
Yeah,
it's also like I laugh a lot because I don't know how I just forget. So I understand that
yeah.
because I do forget to text people and who people are and what their names are. And they probably think I'm just being a really big butthole, but I'm
Right.
not.
No, that makes sense. I literally at one point, this is be really funny because there's like two sides to this. I made a note in my notes app. I made a note and I said close friends, and I listed all my like really good friends, people who I want to stay in contact with by name. I just like listed them out. And then like years later, I forgot I even had that note. So I don't even know what the point of that was. Like I found it and I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to like keep up with this, you know.
And be like, oh, that's right.
So at least I found the note, I guess, but it didn't really hold up to what it was supposed to do.
All right, let's double check with chat. Chat, do you guys have any other questions that we maybe missed or something that came up in your mind right now? We'll give you a few minutes.
See if I can get my cat up here. I know how much you guys like to see. Hey, this way.
Oh, for sure. We're cat people.
I'm also allergic to cats, and I have one. I just touched my eye, so I'm probably gonna regret that later. Hey, come here.
Can you hit the gritty? That's. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. He's so big.
Ugh.
If you have no
Her,
questions, that's totally fine.
her name is Nezuko from Demon Slayer because basically my little sister called me one day and said, "Hey, my friend's dad freaked out and killed their dog and is
Uh,
threatening to kill their cat." And I was like, "Sure, we'll take her." And we've like never had a cat at this point, so we took her in. And at first, she was like horrified. I'm assuming because she just came from a house that probably wasn't very nice to her. And so she was like under the bed in the backseat, like yelling, like "ah," you know. And then she got really sweet, and I was like, hey, after having just watched season 1 of Demon Slayer, I was like, yeah, it's kind of like Nezuko at Demon Slayer, you know? She's a demon, but she's sweet. I don't know.
Oh gosh. I guess it fits,
Anyways,
yeah.
just a little bit. So that's why I named her Nezuko, and now it's been like that for a while. So
Okay. We do have one question from Venny.
yeah.
Was it scary becoming a dad?
I don't know. Yes and no. So ADHD, last minute brain. I kid you not. The night we leave for the hospital, we're supposed to be there like midnight or something for her like birthing process. I am in the room that I'm in before we even left for the hospital at the house, and I'm looking at my phone like how to take care of a newborn, and I'm watching like a how-to guide on how to be a dad to a newborn, like on YouTube on my phone before I went to the hospital. So it definitely was like a knowledge gap, you know, because I just had no idea. Casey, for reference, was a lead teacher at a daycare who taught 2 and 3-year-olds. So she's very, and she took AP health classes in high school and AP like baby development classes. So she's very like knowledgeable with like child development and health, like in babies and all the things. And I'm like, I don't know what a baby is, you know? And so like on YouTube trying to figure it out, looking up things. And so yeah, pretty much Benny, how to dad.
Oh,
Um, and so,
typical dad.
yeah, literally. So like my first, I think I've held a baby before that point, but not like a lot, you know? And so scary. I mean, I don't know. I knew that I wanted to be a dad, so it was kind of just like accepting, like, hey, this is finally the time this is gonna happen, you know. I don't know. I guess scary might be the right word. Just a lack of knowledge.
I think so. Yeah. It is for parents when it's first time parents, it's scary even if you know a little bit on how to take care of them. It's very different when it's your own. And it's like, oh, I have to take care of this little being who can't defend themselves.
Yeah, I'm also worried I'm gonna like forget something really important because I forget a lot, you know. And so it's like now that I have 2 kids, I'm just like trying to make sure I remember literally everything, literally all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Please don't forget them in the car.
Funny enough,
That's the biggest thing ever.
That's literally so true. And our car even like has a thing. It's a newer car, so it has like a check the back seats thing. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh,
Put that in the
good.
car. But it's good, yeah. But I don't know. So we'll see.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead and close this out for today. Is there anything left that you want to say to chat?
Wait, do I need to hit the gritty first? Is that?
Oh,
I did see that.
I think chat does want you to hit the gritty and then maybe close out with a wrap.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. Now, no guarantee it's gonna be good. Also, how do you even hit the gritty? This is gonna be the most thing, isn't it? Like something like that.
I actually don't know.
Did I do it, guys?
Benny says gritty, so I think so.
Okay, I think that means that she just saw it on her screen and she was like, "That's close enough to what I think a gritty would be." And rap, the same time? No way, no shot. Okay, all right. You know what? I could freestyle. So usually I pull up just a random beat on YouTube. That do you need to like? Do I need to share my screen and then you like open that up so that they hear it in the background?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay. Also, I've never gotten a copyright strike, but sometimes my thing will be like, "Hey, this section of audio is muted because of this." Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes.
Okay. I was like, I probably one of these days my Twitch is just gonna get shut down immediately because it's like it's gonna be like, you've had 514 copyright strikes.
Oh gosh.
All right, let me see here. Let me make sure this one's got like the drop because sometimes they're bad. Okay, hold on. I think this is good. All right, I gotta figure out. Sometimes my freestyles suck. Okay, let's think. No, I need a new beat. Sorry, hold on 2 seconds. I'm trying to make sure I've got one that's actually gonna sound good. Let me just pick one real quick. It's fine. Usually they're fine, but this one has a lot of views. Surely that means it's good, right?
Usually.
Okay. And then I'll just share my screen. And then all right, yeah, I'll just share my screen and then you can I guess open it probably.
Yeah, I'll see if
Let
I
me see.
can.
Just to make sure they hear it, you know? All right. Flo Yolado. That's the name of this beat.
There you go, chat.
Okay, wait.
That might
All
be
right, let's
better.
see here.
Actually, we'll put it in here.
Is that too loud? I played like a snippet of it. I don't think it will be, but I want to make sure.
Is it too loud, chat?
Okay.
No?
All right.
Close us out.
Oh no. What do I even rap? It's a freestyle. What should I rap about? I don't even know.
Keep in mind, interview, chat, Kozy Konversations.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. You already know what it is. Kozy Conversations, episode 1. Sakura Cat. Blah, blah, blah. On an interview, episode 1. Asking me all kind of questions. Now we're done. The Triple Beef interview, that's what's up. Benny in the chat, Quack as well. I'm waiting for the beat drop. Here we go. Hit us with it, Beef. Every day, gotta wake up and stream, playing Valorant, man. Well, you know what I mean. Gotta eat some yummy food, and I'm eating my greens. Now I'm eating green eggs and ham on the screen. Don't know what that meant, but now we're on the stream. Kozy Conversations, episode 1. Now, who's gonna be on episode 2? I don't know. Wow. Hopefully it's Benny. Hopefully it's Quack. Hopefully it's Sure Better, someone like that. Hopefully it's someone fun. I don't know where they're at. Gonna find out, but it's not gonna be me, because it's already gonna be me. I'm already on the first one. Now I'm done. Now I'm out of here. GG's. Quack Cat, is this wax raps? I don't know what that means. But I hope it's not bad, because I said it anyway. It doesn't even matter how hard you pray. I hope God answers your prayer someday. And I hope you become the #1 streamer all day long. Gonna make $1 million and become the best. Like Queso banging on your chest. He's a big boy, but you're probably, I don't know what I was going with that. You're gonna let that rest. Gonna go stop the stream. Gonna hopefully go time to go to eat and sleep. I don't know where I was going with that.
That was actually really good and funny.
Thanks. Oh gosh, I never know how to end it.
Oh, man.
Listen, I am so thankful for you. I appreciate you. Thanks for having me on. This is so much fun.
Oh, thank you so much for being the first. Have to thank chat, because they're the ones who picked who would go first.
Thanks to everyone who asked good questions, except for Creamer. No, I'm just kidding. He can have a thanks too.
Creamer crazy. And he didn't even show up, so...
Wait, that's actually so cringe. What is this guy doing?
I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for coming in and for joining.
Thank you so much.
We will be around. Chat
All right.
is
I
going
appreciate
crazy.
you all.
They say all W rap.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure. I'll go ahead and exit. Let you do your exit. GG's. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Sakura. You guys have a good rest of your stream.
Thank you. Have a good day. Alrighty, chat. Our very first episode is done. And it was great. So thank you so much for everybody for coming in and for being around, for all your questions. Our second one is probably gonna be in about 2 or 3 weeks, depending. And I think you guys had picked for Mikachumu to be next. So we will check that just to be sure. And then we'll go forward. W, appreciate you, Sakura, in chat. Thank you, Beef. Salsa! No! It's Salsa, you definitely have to watch it, though. It's actually really good first interview. Mika, yes! For everybody who doesn't know, Mika Chumu is a really great streamer. She is actually the one who introduced me to Beef's stream. She is the one who was like, you gotta go raid this person. He raps and he's amazing. So that is who we're gonna interview next. She is also my IRL bestie. So you guys are gonna get to know her a little bit better. I can't believe this. I know. No, not be better. You had things to do. It's okay. But if you do have time, rewatch it, because it's actually really good times that we had. Alrighty, chat. Real quickly, you guys know that I love to raid people when I'm done with my streams. So I know that this technically wasn't really a gaming day, it was just more chatting. I do still want to go ahead and raid somebody today. So go ahead, copy and paste the raid message. Thank you so much again for coming in. I hope to see you guys in the next stream or the next Kozy Konversations. Keep an eye out on Discord for all of those notifications. We'll go ahead and get started on this raid here. Give me 1 second, because I actually have to come into this thing and then put the name. Wait, I didn't spell the name correctly. Hold on. One second. There we go. All right. I deleted it though. You're the one who sent it. What are we talking about? Oh, a picture. Oh, that's not good. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you guys are. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay kind. I will see you guys all very soon. We're going to go ahead and raid Rovanair. So if you guys don't know Rovanair, he is a great Valorant streamer. He cosplays Brim when he gets the chance for his streams. So go ahead and check him out real quick. Have a good day. Bye, guys.